Okay. I opened this up. Let's start there. I opened this up, and the first thing I see is, this game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. What does that mean? Hello, alter ego. What am I walking into? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. That's an HTML. That's in the file? Let me see. It's gonna be like a whole cocktail of warnings. Wait, isn't it a readme? It's HTML. Knock, knock. I burned my tongue today. Warnings? Where? No. No. Okay, so there's warnings. Oh, this is a website. HTTP // DDLC mole /warning .html. If I get like a 404, oh, this page contains spoilers. Okay, depressions, suicide, self-harm, and abuse. There you go. Don't look at it. Please check off the video. I'll see you in the next one. You don't have to be here. It's just some of the characters' lore, don't worry. It's a cute game, but listen to the warning. It's very cute. No, actually, just ignore it. No, no, no. We trust warnings in this. I agree. How? Why? Is there some... Are people playing this game and not being older than 13? I'm guessing it's an FCC type of situation, because I was gonna say, what game is like, hey, you gotta be 13 and up to play our game. That's fair, I guess. I am. The huge carton of sochu in my fridge would like to... Damn, I haven't seen this for so long. Hey, Tanu. I played it when I was 11. It was a huge mistake. You did what? You broke the rules. Hello? Oh, because it's a new window. I have to change it. Never mind. It was just a minute. Okay, first things first. There ain't no voices in this shit. Oh, what? How do I can't see the cursor. Oh my god, this is what happened last time. Okay, I can see the cursor on OBS, but I can't see the cursor. I can barely see the cursor on OBS. Let's turn the music. No, it's really slow down. Come on. Grab it. What? I have no control. Oh yeah, I can move the music. Oh, I can move it. It's just not showing up in OBS for me to okay. That's all I'm gonna do. This is already killing me. What the fuck? Please enter your name. Echo. It doesn't even show up. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, now I see what the problem is. Wait, was that really the issue? This is a game, it should work just fine. This game looks normal and cute. Hi, Zeta. I remember making my cat play DDLC, but she kept sitting on my screen while I was playing. Let me see. Hey! Okay, it's moving. That's good. Good sign! I'm gonna make OBS a little bit bigger because I can't see my cursor, so I need to... I'm playing blind, quite literally. Alright, I see an annoying girl, that's rude, running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I think she's trying to get your attention, Echo. We snob? She's trying to get your attention. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. That is it. You lost me. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. She sounded like me for real, for real. Trust the cuteness. It's just a cute game. See, the more you say that, the more suspicious I grow. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks, walks, and let Sayori catch up to me. Good, you know, walk back to her. Meet her halfway.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Fuck. Maybe, but only because I stopped to wait for you. Echo can't read. This game is about reading.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Echo.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's out of the left field, but alright.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Echo, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? Yeah, we're going to the club. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. The fuck? Who's your fave Doki so far? Sayori, she's the only Doki I know. I haven't been looking either. Actually, Bush PNG right there on the corner there. Not the one next behind Sayori, but the one just coming out of the fucking wall right there, I guess. That is my favorite Doki. Bush number 6, I think. The Danganronpa Club. No. Where we murder people.
That's not true.
That's not the worst club I've heard. In Japanese fiction, like anime and shit. That's not the worst club I've heard. I'll leave it there.
You told me you would join this year.
A club or our club? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I am a bad friend. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Why not join the anime and manga club or the games club? You could do that and make friends.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
She's so right for that.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET
in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh, that shit hurt me. I'm not even the one being a NEET.
You trust me, right?
Do I trust you, girl? You gonna say that shit out loud in public where people can hear us?
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Wait for 4 to 5 hours and the game will settle just right. And Chihiro's still alive there. In this game. Alright. So we'll get a few clubs and it'll make you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess so. Promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, maybe you should actually take some advice. Grow a backbone. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. And I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head, she ain't wrong. She really ain't wrong. Bada-boom, bada-boom. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Was she got a piss or something? Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I know they're talking about the clubs that like people go to, but I'm imagining him just going straight to like a golf center and looking at some clubs and being like, I did what you asked. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Why not? Everyone is in the Danganronpa club. Kokichi survives. Kokichi survives! No, wait. Make a Yumi Neko club where we terrorize the school of witches. And can just the occult club? The Zinga. Whatever the kids say nowadays.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I caught you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Just let yourself in, didn't you?
So you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me. It's gonna make you late to your own club. Oh yeah, she's in the literature club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
You know what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Damn, she's trying to snipe me. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Because you don't listen to her. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. You could ask. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be endless. Boy, if you don't. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Damn, girl, you lied, too! I make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's as cunning as to have planned all this out. I mean, cunning would have been if she actually had that shit down. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay, let's go!
You couldn't get me with a cupcake. You'd have to get me with some pancakes or some shit. A funnel cake, even. Or donuts. Donuts and I'll go. But... Pizza! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, you're being dramatic. Stop being dramatic. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Girl, you better be careful. Those things break.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm shy. Why is the cabinet just open wide like that? I'm not as dead as tsundere. Ooh, what the slow down. My cat keeps trying to bite my hand through the curtains. Alter, I wish you the best of luck. In your battle. It lasts around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Meeting you? Fuck, excuse me. I was such a pleasure to eat you. I was like, shit.
Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Girl, what you got against me?
Echo, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
I don't like the way she's looking directly at me. I mean, like, with the other two, you can kind of see that it kind of looks like, you know, they drew them with the intention of they're looking at you, but they're not quite looking at you. This girl on the far left, she's in my soul. She's in my head. Get out of my head, man. Get out of my head. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Sure, that's what you're looking at, buddy.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Don't say that to her face. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You could just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that, oh, quietly, I said that shit loud as fuck, into my ear. It turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, you can tell by the way she plays with her hair, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. You're gonna have to get used to that. Ugh. I'm about to put a shades PNG. Like, I'm gonna tape some shades to the screen and just move them around every time the girl moves around. Her sprite always scares me whenever a turn of events happens. Yuri watching Yuri. Oh, you donkey, you think you're so smart. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Who the fuck's Monica? Oh, you.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Echo.
Who the fuck are you? Don't stand like that. Don't try to seduce me. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. I'm fucking freezing. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I guess that's enough. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I mean, did you still, like, at least, like, just talk to her? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. A cat bite depends on mostly on your position, but she bites my finger and her sharp teeth dodges my finger every time. That's psychological warfare.
Come sit down, Echo. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
Yeah, alright. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. And I started mentioning it would be wide so that there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
I don't know what the hell sound pattern that is. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Alright, imagine naming your kid Yuri. This kid's name Yuri. Your brother must be out even. She has one. Yuri's also a Russian name. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Damn, alright, girl. Sayori grabs one first. Then Monica and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Aw, shit. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just bite it! Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Ugh. I wonder if she made it herself. I don't like sweet stuff, but I imagine this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Calm down. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know... You, dummy!
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Fuck, alright. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I think probably a cheap little thing. It was slightly random. I apologize for mistaking your pronouns. I just figured that a bit ago. Wait, who? Me? Natsuki being the average tsundere. Yeah, I was like, I was literally, okay, so on a batVTV they have Baka and Test for free, and I was like, am I gonna watch all of Baka and Test again? Yes, but I was like, oh shit, that show got tsunderes up the window and the walls. I don't know if I can handle it right now. Yeah, I don't really care. I've had people say he, she, them, they. As long as you don't call me late for dinner.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, isn't a hot cup of tea to help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted? I don't think that's what she's feeling. Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Not the cupcake?
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. Don't you look at me like that. Yeah, don't worry.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Just say Sayori. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement about Natsuki. Natsuki? Okay. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. It is.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Call me an nerd then. I love literature.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate.
We? Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Well, yeah, new blood. It's a cult. It's a cult. They're gonna sacrifice me to literature gods. That's why it's only girls, not men. It's like if you know Bible, black. Don't Google that. Don't Google that. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Echo, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I quietly muttered to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Why now? Speak!
Not much of a reader, I guess?
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Dude, whenever I join the catalog, Avatar, Roblox, the fucking Zepto boy avatars go up to me and use the laughing boat. What? And then they go back to YouTube. What? I don't know shit about Roblox, bro. What are you? Tell it to me like I'm a LARPer.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, I read a horror book once. Yeah, Stephen King. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror. Nobody asked you. Oh, I should have said that as Yuri's voice. Nobody asked you.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Why are you looking at me?
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as cute as...
I'm sorry, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, Sidles. But behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Yeah, you are. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It is impressive. It's really hard. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Why don't we all just do it? Not so brave now, are we? I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Well, sit in silence for a moment. How's the chicken? Alright, never mind.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Everybody tunes in. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
I'm gonna say with me.
That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Echo?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Stop looking directly at me. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. They gonna jump me! Oh, shit! All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh! Echo...
You yall! I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm not! I'm running for the door. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Easy! Go! That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. So, right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. This dude's looking to make a harem. He's not caring about that. Stay! Wait. Oh god. Who's just Monica? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Calm down, girl. I thought I was sitting down. Hey!
You really did scare me there. You really did scare me for a moment.
Soy Batman. Hey, Strev. Beautiful.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
She gonna be mad. Careful, Natsuki. Hair is in your mouth.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember, tonight's an assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Echo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I really impressed class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. You don't have to. Now I feel the anxiety welling inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Echo, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Sure, let's go. Last time you disappeared. It's lurking. It's okay to lurk. This is not an innocent book club with cute girls. What does Batman have to do with this? I have no idea, brother. Yes, there are warnings for this game. Very serious warnings. So if you don't know, I would look into those before you continue. That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Oh, sure, might as well.
Yay!
Let's go! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Not the poem! Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? I guess. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Why not all of them? Go the harem route, brother. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem tonight. Oh god, it's okay. It's okay, what is that? Where's my cursor at? Alright, now I can see it. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think a club member, your favorite club member will like. Favorite? Something good might happen with whoever likes your poems. Oh, sorry, what? Click that again. Captive? Ocean, candy, bubbles, passion. maybe passion. Heaven set. Imagination. Twirl. Ribbon. They all got a hair. Friends. Entropy. This game is peak. I've deadass played it 7 times. Plus I watched one gameplay. Oh, alright. I just got a notification. CMC been played a bit before I joined. Oh, hey, Samurai. Hello, Superstar. Yeah, it's only been like, 30 minutes. Not even 30, more like, 25. Friends? Milk? Hell no. Knowledge I'm wonderful. Scars? Forgive. Oh, that's wonderful. Agonizing. Oh, I like this. Well, wait, I'm supposed to be trying to... Evil! Silly. Contamination! Vanilla. Night vanilla. Massacre! Daydream. I saw a puppy. Vertigo. Right? Vivacious? Peace. Disown. What the fuck, man? Why is there so many words here? Lust! Cheeks. Chocolate. The girls that like chocolate. They like those cupcakes. Shiny. Happiness. There we go. Infallible. Uncredited. Party. Anxiety. Sensation. Skirt. Bliss. Vacation. Yeah, that's alright. That's a good one. Cute. There we go. They all like cute, probably. Parfait. After image. Existence. Philosophy. Awesome. Oh, did they jump because I clicked the right word for them? Okay. Anime. Promise. Oh, okay. Star Prayer? Okay. Childhood. Adventure. Childhood. I'm just picking stuff that doesn't sound awful. But it's always Sayori. Pleasure. Climate. Papa. Pleasure. Who's your favorite Doki so far? Sayori. Also, based on what you put for poems, will determine who you like when you get the most. You'll get different endings with different characters. Oh my god, when I say endings, I mean type of art situations. I'm just picking stuff that doesn't sound terrible. Like, I don't know what Yuri likes. I assume Natsuki just likes cute stuff. I don't really like Natsuki. She's kind of mean to me. Hi again, Echo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Echo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. At least, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! But it's yours. You need to take that shit home. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Michael always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps him with busy work without me even asking. Oh, I guess I am nice. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I always like Yuri. I mean, she would be my go-to, but I like ponytails, but Monica's creeping me the fuck out. She is creeping me out. I can't say I like Monica. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Echo can become good friends, too. Sayori. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation. She just put me into it. Oh, sorry, Sayori. Wrong girl right now.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
What? Wait, Sayori. Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Sayori, I was thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... Oh, it's this girl accidentally being so cute. We mean accidentally. I somewhat relate to her. Oh, Yuri? That's okay, swear if you put your that one time I'm green card as an alien manga in there. The what? My mom's name is Monica, and I saw Monica cosplay last con, and I made them pose together. My mom looked so happy. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, superstar. Just Monica. Why are you saying just Monica? Mamaka! Oh! Mamaka! Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Ha! She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Ooh. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. Just try, my dude. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up.
The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this.
Oh, that's a good point.
In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
No comment, right?
Cupcakes it is, then.
Beatrice! The Beatrice? What?
I'm hungry.
Anyways, we still need to get out of here. We still need to work out the details of the event itself. I almost said we gotta get out of here. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Damn, that's a little too close. Ugh! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for falling asleep like that. This isn't the napping
Does our schooling have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see Monica over here.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sari.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
No, not every day.
It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Hey, look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Oh, her shirt. She skipped like a bunch of buttons. Her bow isn't even tied properly. Sari glances around at herself. Oh yeah, she has to button up her blazer.
How is it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Yeah, it won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would even notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, straight to the heart.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Started to button her blazer from the bottom. There's only 2 buttons. Once you see how much better it looks to change your mind. Oh, sorry, it's 3 buttons.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
Aren't you? I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Don't you call her fat. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
So don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sarah's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stuffy.
It is?
It's not worth it at all.
Sarah hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Oh! That's so much better.
Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
I'm fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Sure, I guess. You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Echo, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I hope you'll stream until we open the door. When do you open the door? What are you talking about? Just Dazai. Osamu? Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sari and Monica enthusiastically plot their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can always see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I wrote that shit on scratch paper. Who should I show my poem to first? First? I can show it to many of them. Last thing I want to see at the end of the stream is Echo traumatized. What do you mean? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. I mean, at least she could probably, like, tweak it for me. She'll be like, damn, this is shit. Let's tweak it.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Echo!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's what they all say.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
What? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an echo poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club, right? Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Echo. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, it's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. I mean, how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
How bad could you be? Oh, let's see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. That's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I am not mad. I want breakfast.
Damn, bro. It's not bad. Sayori. Echo, will you play Umineko in the future? Is it on Steam? Or is there... I would like to play Umineko. I haven't checked if it's on Steam or not, but yeah. I mean, I could always get it in Japan, but it probably won't be in English. Took me 3 hours to get there. Excuse me, woof. Oh, I better put some pep in my step. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Ooh, that's a good breakfast. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Yuri! Yuri stays at the poem. A minute passed before enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Hey, yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through
excuse me. So is that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up the writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form and fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Damn, what the fuck?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing. Air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
What do you mean flicker? Y'all stop saying gently open the door.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah, it did not. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Echo.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings,
and experiences in their work.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I guess I could show it to Natsuki. Natsuki? Ooh.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want it smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheese can run, eagles can fly, people can try, that's about it. Girl, what did you just write? And what in the Mary Poppins?
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess that more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I will. Get here, shorty. Alright, Monica, show me what you got. How are you already an hour in? Girl, I don't know. I'm reading as fast as I can.
Hi, Echo. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Echo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
And that's true. I had Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit, either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. They'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction that the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I've reeled, blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking at...
What the fuck? My cursor! No! I didn't finish reading! Why is my cursor... There we go. Fuck, my cursor was missing. So what do you think? Girl, I don't know what to think. I didn't read the whole thing. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Next time I have to remember not to tab out when I start the game, because it hides my cursor so I cannot see where I'm clicking. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to try to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Bro, she acting like she on a radio show. Woo! I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Get over it. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Echo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Echo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Echo appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Sayori, get the bell. It's Dragon Raider Rumble.
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Echo started showing up.
Did they? I didn't notice.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Oh, sorry, it's both of them. I can't do two voices at once.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls toward me to tip. And if they just noticed I was standing here. Echo. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Echo.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You all understand that, right, Echo?
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Run! Say you gotta go pee. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Oh, shit. Well, to be honest, I do agree with Yuri. Sorry to Natsuki, but I do agree with her. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
Yes, it is.
Yuri wouldn't have even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
Here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this would have never happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sarah, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning us, he snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approached her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I am so embarrassed. I can't believe I had to do that. You probably hate me now.
Why would I hate you? No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Echo. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
That's nothing.
One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about I would never do anything so shameful. So...
Huh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly. Echo, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to do to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself that I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination. This is a dating sim?
Echo! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Let's go! Sayori, what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen now?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, Echo, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
okay. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Woo! Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an intentional monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Poem time, I guess. Shit, alright. Just Hajime. The real Hajime Hinata. Please stand up. Alright, so it doesn't have to be... I get a tragedy! Did she just jump for tragedy? Oh, excitement, that's it. Excrement. Existence. Who? Fester. That's Yuri, okay. Raindrops. Okay, that's also Yuri. What about, Vertigo? Music. There's Sayori. I'm scared. What is it like to be stalked by Zeno? Who's Zeno? Extraordinary. That's Sayori, okay. Misfortune. It's also Sayori. Unrestrained. There we go, that's Yuri. Tenacious, that's Yuri, isn't it? Yes, it is. Unstable. Whisper. How is that not cute? Alright, Yuri. Contamination. Alright, Razzle Dazzle. Captain. Alright, Melancholy. Alright. Bunny? No. Meager. Vitality. Disoriented? Starscape. I'm killing it with Yuri. Incapable? Okay, night. I don't think so. Memories. Wow, Sayori. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today. Already. Whoops, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Echo.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you and, well, anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How do you even know?
Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. What's wrong with that? So that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh, I saw it. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Echo to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
We both know.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution, everyone.
Retribution. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Girl, what'd she say? Revolution. Viva la resistance. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she told me.
You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What? Ah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles to the desk. Is it a chalk?
No. What was... Huh? A cookie.
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it laugh about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sari hugs the cookie. Eat it. Jeez, just eat it, right? Sari rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sari suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki.
Gluttony!
Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Order break. Sari gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. She's trying to get that cookie. Don't fall for it.
Ah, jeez.
I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off her head.
Oh!
Sari suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey!
Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Oh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I wouldn't say that.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. She was waiting outside the door.
Monica chose the club over your boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
The boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Oh, sorry, this is me. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Why are you looking at me? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Is that a food? Because what the fuck is... Oh, Kokichi. Oh, don't ask. Don't even ask.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, Echo. Damn, she just swept the whole cast away. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sarah's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Excuse me. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki, what are you doing in the closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper than her book. Sorry, I'm just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. What? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Oof. As soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Echo?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I lend things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
Well, sorry, let them fill her thoughts.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were saying you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ooh, getting close and personal. Just a Monica? What? Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Oh, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she was reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against hers. Against Yuri's. Whoops, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. The corner What? Everyone's profile pics keeps changing.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But, Echo, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, it's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Ouch!
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make my mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta go through everyone, so it don't matter who I start with. Bro, kiss Yuri. Right? And we get the line, I gently open the door. Just give me a few seconds before you click. Why? Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Oh! I like this one, Echo. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you're like yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Echo. Never ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, alright. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Melancholy?
What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, bittersweet.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was her. Yeah.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Siri.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. It makes a nice happy rainbow.
Siri, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Echo. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright. Bottles! Make sure I got my hand on the bar this time, so I'm just clicking on the game. Yuri Sigma. I'm a simp too. Bottles!
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbed together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the ball to keep it safe, and I put the ball on the shelf with lots of bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day.
Okay. Oh, nice. What?
Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow off dust my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends.
What? And they come?
In such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, pulling them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. And all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Girl, you okay? Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, I think writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Is that a death flag? Is it, you guys are with that door. What's up with the door? Sari's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Good on you, Sayori. You're gonna go places, kiddo.
Huh. I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little bit more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That might be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all that cryptic nonsense. I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse that have no meaning at all.
Yeah, you'd probably feel a lot better if you turned your body at a 3 to 4 degree angle, too. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion's the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. Or her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Is Natsuki a bully? Did she? Hey, little kiddo from Europe. What the hell? What's up? Who the fuck is Amy? That's what I'm saying. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. Of course, no. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. You don't like Amy. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be anything. I wrote to be easy to relate to. Oh, you're being bullied. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid.
Who cares what somebody likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good poem. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alrighty. You're free! Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Echo? How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it a more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Mom spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon! Girl, I gotta squint just to read this. Oh, where's my cursor? Why y'all getting nervous? Y'all got me fucking nervous. Let's open the door! Door, I get there! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious felt well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon's friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Girl, you might want to call pest control. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Bread. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, even if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. What, eating bread at midnight? It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something like that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. No worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be you're a good listener.
Good listener.
Monica, let's go. Why y'all sending clocks in the chat?
Hi again, Echo.
How's the writing going? Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
As long as it's not going bad.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I thought she already took it. I gave my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Echo. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's the way it always counts when it puts in some effort.
That's not very fair.
Well, I guess it worked anyway.
You know what that Yuri likes is kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look.
Monica! Where's my cursor? There we go. Save me!
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, green. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness.
Oh wait, there's more. No, that's alright. There we go.
Load me.
Load me? What the fuck you mean load me? Can I click it? No, I can't. Girl, what's wrong, huh?
It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's the way I write.
You sure about that?
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, or is a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about?
Girl, you got me nervous. What the fuck going on?
Turn. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Girl, what you talking about?
Okay, everyone. I feel like that was she just reminding me to save because it's been like 2 hours. She's like the mole guy from Animal Crossing. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. It's just sort of embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. And that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I did sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Why not?
Guys.
Not like anyone's gonna show up.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people, full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Not me. Don't you want to share for that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much of it to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't even have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki.
How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites to bring the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply just natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After an Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Am I right? Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oops, there goes gravity. And glances back around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless and cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Echo liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing up with that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Ha! Don't make me go before Echo. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Echo lord everyone's standards a little before I even have to do it. Oh! Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. And when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess, is that the case? You don't have to worry so much. You don't have to worry too much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the enthusiasm of Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Echo. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Girl's hungry! Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Do we even live in the same direction? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, you're my neighbor. Why would I not walk home with you? Why would say what? I'll walk home with you. What the fuck? Sayori. Do you think I would ditch you for Yuri?
What? She's so beautiful and smart.
Do we live in the same direction? Jeez. I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Echo. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Does she live near me? Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Yeah, we don't live near each other. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. Like, do I see her walk her to the station? I don't even know where she lived. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Am I gonna live at Yuri's house? Sleep? Okay, what do we got here? Secretive. Determination.
Rain cloud.
After that was never contamination. Extraordinary. Oh, that was yours. Vivacious. Disarray. Analysis. Judgment. Existence. Memories. Alright. Peace. Starscape. Depression. What? Agonizing. Sensation. Misfortune. What? Frightening. Uncontrollable. Entropy. Question. Hey, F full shit. I don't fucking know. Unrestrained. Just Yuri. Like, if I'm thinking with my dick here, Yuri, but if I'm thinking, like, I mean, I like Sayori. I always usually like the Genki girls. But, I don't know. I feel like she's gonna just keep friend zoning me.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you practicing piano again?
Why you seem so much more closer than before?
Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. This is gonna be great. Huh?
Weren't you complaining about yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid?
That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, Monica. Also, Ika, Monica.
There we go.
Also, the joke makes no sense in translation.
Yeah, I got it. So.
Huh? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I just waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Well, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. I should ask Monica if there's anything she knows about Sayori recently, since they've been preparing for the festival. They must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Echo, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Echo. Me? How on earth would that you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Echo. Have you thought maybe you're always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What should I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think too about it for now. Alright. Maka smiles meaningfully. I know what she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Maka stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet, so that I can't hear from here. And I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? And it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping at me from over her butt. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. No, it's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Echo, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside doesn't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? As long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyways. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in to the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking manners, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, you were gonna get water. I thought you would. Okay. Well, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. No, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involving an Echo in club activities? Excuse me. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Echo. Okay. Yuri exits the room. Fuck, whatever. What was that? Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How can I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... Whoops. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Well, I found out how to hide the fucking menu. Echo. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad if you make it seem... Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. That's right. It's not like you told her to shut up. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Then you hate me for something as terrible as that. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? A friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Echo, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm going to do my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Yay! You got it from the fountain? Ugh! Echo, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about the Echo. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Echo, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Girl, you shrimping? I wonder why that is. Most likely because of my... Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah, right? She's shrimping. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. That does not help, but alright. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. What? As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the tea book. The book. I would not put my teacup on the ground. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Easy, look at the book. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding up my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. What? Meaning Yuri, while Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs, and I wouldn't do that, and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. How am I supposed to read? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. Okay. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip as if the situation was completely natural. But that means that I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Girl, you better eat that chocolate. Echo? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop her or anything. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. I can tell just by her expression that she can't really focus right now. My heart is pounding! I nervously take another chocolate to my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. That's the wrong voice. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I take a bite of a chip, then I eat it. I feel her breath hot on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Damn, like a, what was it? Fucking cocked moment. She fucking... What? What are you guys talking about? Yuri jolts back. Careful, girl. We're against the wall. You're gonna hit your head. It's time to share poems. Echo, you can help Yuri put away the tea and stuff, right? Oh, yeah, of course. The tea, right? Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor and pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright, say yo we. Echo's chat has really been like that. Monica gently opened the door and Kokichi. As if you aren't part of the problem.
It's nice, I guess.
I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Hell, Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Echo.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just let me need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Hey, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Wait! What about walking home together?
girl, whatever. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? I don't think that one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're at Yuri's level.
Yasuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
Well, what are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know, Yuri with love is kind of this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. Why do you care? I somehow struck a nerve, though what I do is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take a stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch, what's with these girls? Goddamn, this is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. What if I'm just a guy who likes poems? Y'all get on me for ugh. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. So you were trying to impress somebody. You liar. Look, I'm sticking up for you. I'm crying. I'm just watching a save water ad, and then another ad came up with an entire pool across the screen. That's called irony. Yuri, Echo.
Your writing's only improved in these last few days.
Every poem you've showed me has been nothing short of spectacular.
I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, what's wrong? That's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing.
I never thought it would feel like this. I just noticed they don't let me read their poems. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Echo, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, like Sayuri, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Your body, yada type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
What? That's oddly specific. People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Echo. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
Self-confidence? I haven't really done anything.
No. Oops. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Echo. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I'm talking to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them! I mean, I joined this club hoping I could make friends. Right? And I would say that I've had at least one success. Sure. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Damn, she looks a little too happy about that. Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Bitch! Alright, where's my cursor at?
A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found.
land. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, or where the sand is wet the tides come. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give it in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gently and powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. What the fuck does that say? Drift forward, and I return to Earth furthermore. I'm aware the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. I did my best to make it a more metaphorical approach to it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it. Right. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica! If we could have romance Monica, I would have chosen her first. I would have chosen her if she wouldn't stare at me so intently. Hi, Echo. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Damn, someone's been 2.5 hours. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspirations in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. And that's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Oh, you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Where's my cursor at? There we go. Old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. All that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Like lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky? What the fuck? Until the other day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that gives life a meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought to it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and sharing, it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that writing is good or okay or bad, you'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it makes you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. A catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating airs. Common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run up to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything was fine. What did she say? Anyway, just ignore me. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. How are you and I'm doing? That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, you guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I think I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That might be the case. But if I can't also be the leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Got a lot of steam left in me, guys, I'll be honest. Oh, your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Echo. I'll be the barker. The one who truly is useless. Don't do that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Isn't Sayori helping you? Why can't I help Sayori? We live next to each other. Wouldn't it be better? Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How Sayori? How on earth, are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you didn't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Unless he tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Echo may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, maybe more students assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard
maybe make a few decorations anyway. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Echo too.
I will help Sayori. Please save me.
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's hold on for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Echo to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. Oh, you're sure? He literally just said, I'm surprised as well.
She said I could help her out too.
Sorry.
I was just saying though.
Jeez. Can we just solve this already?
Yeah. Echo? You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Huh. Very well.
In that case, everyone look straight at me. Of course, we go, oh, help Sayori! Get me away from these crazy bitches. I'm gonna keep that just because it's funny. Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, she's right, I haven't spent time with her. But, well, okay. Sayori don't really want to talk to her right now, I guess. I'm helping Monica. Like, I don't want to be stuck between these girls. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of us all.
What are you talking about?
But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person.
She literally has Sayori. Yes, but you already have Sayori as well.
But Echo is the one who...
Then let me help Sayori. We live next to each other. All three of us, we can be a throuple.
Doesn't matter. You were the one who saved him. Scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Look, I will make greeting cards. I will make business cards for the club. Leave me alone.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
You have like 2 days to make cupcakes. You'll be fine. How big are the cupcakes, girl?
Maybe. That's true.
Monica, have a backbone.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President?
Okay.
I get it.
It's technically most logical for Echo to help one of you two. No, it ain't!
So, I guess that's what we'll do.
Do you have a preference? Sayori! I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors then, right?
But Monica said...
I made my choice!
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
I'm getting there. No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Fuck! Yeah, alright, Yuri, if I have a gun to my head, I'm probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Echo. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things.
So I think your assistance would be very useful. I would quit today.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? Yeah, I already said we'd be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is everything we need to get over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Echo?
And me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glanced between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Echo picked me.
I don't know either.
Also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They'll really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki wasn't the only one surprised. Monica and I were also taken back by Yuri's words. when she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. Well, I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better get the bet. Wait, sorry. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. No, with that, nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. I'm gonna pack up my things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you after this weekend. No, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. What? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, I won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much anyway, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Echo. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. I didn't have a choice! You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Ah, Sayori! I can't believe this. Yuri is gonna be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. Right! My anxiety still shoots to the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Go check up on her! Besides, that Monica said, this is about the club. Nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Go check on Sayori, man. Get her some dinner. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little, but when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Go visit her! Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Go see her! Right? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Right? Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over. Much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play just hop the fence. We used to play so often, and we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. Oh, you're going into her house? The house is quiet. One more day till the deadline of that damn door. What do you mean? Sarah isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Oh, that's a huge ass cow, man. Wait, is that the angry bird? Like the yellow one? Sayori? Hi, Echo. I sit down in her room. She's weird. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as always, but it's not that messy. Maybe a little bit. She got some capris on the shelf. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. A calendar? If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Let me fucking look. Okay, yeah, the bed's a little messy.
Are you just supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed of the festival preparations, right?
No, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. You wanna get lunch or something? I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. And something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Echo.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Well, I just walked over.
It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you, but there's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Echo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Echo? Guess I've no choice this time.
What, you depressed? The thing is...
I've always had bad depression my whole life.
Oh, she is. Oh, I was joking.
Did you know that? Why do you think I was late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste and having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. I can't. Girl, get a grip. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? We're friends. You're supposed to rely on me. As I rely on you, Sayori. Friendship. Did you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've betrayed you as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. I'd make you miso soup every morning. I'm kidding. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't
understand at all, Echo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
That's extreme.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Echo. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face. Don't cry, baby girl.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am.
Then let's be selfish together.
And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
I don't think I once get grabbed. You let go of her shoulders? This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Echo.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I can make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Echo.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Oh no. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Echo. I...
Sayori barely manages to speak between herself. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Well, I want for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Echo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing.
Wait, what?
The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
I'll hug you again! Sayori lets me go. Don't let go! And she does, so I let go of her as well. Festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I could. Why not? We'll just call off with Yuri and be like, sorry if something important came up. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't.
How about we get dinner?
Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today.
I almost started speaking a southern accent.
You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I would be like, I'll bring you some dinner tonight. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Those pants are tight as fuck, girl. What the fuck? Thank goodness. So, you're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Are you waiting this whole time? Why does my house look like Sayori's?
No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should have been common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I got a lot of books for someone who don't read. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over.
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. It would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would gladly help you clean.
That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist which in the process of opening the desk drawer of mine. Why is she going through my shit?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, don't trust her by going to the bathroom. Make her go to the bathroom too. Should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
This is a school! Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry night.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What?
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Okay, yeah. Shadow box. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Oh, I thought she was going to use candles. Not familiar at all.
That's so. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, it can change the mood in the air itself. You can feel a cremate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins spouting out through a small hole in the top. At least ask before you do that. Wow, this smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
100? Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway to the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room.
It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you could be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? It's still the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Echo. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. What? It's not scissors? This knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of weaves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's an ordinary pocket knife. Looks like really fancy. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Teach their own, yeah?
You promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
I could get that.
You're just so pretty.
I can't help it.
I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying?
Please don't think I'm weird for this. Nah, I like scissors. I like me some good shears. I got some shaped like a crane.
You're laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Girl, I'm scared of you. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. That means she's holding the fucking blade. You're supposed to set it down and let the other person pick it up. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? In America? Anywhere. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Echo, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Girl, what? Oh no. It reminds me of my cousin got a really nice knife and he put it in his wife's purse. So when she was like, "Hey, babe, can you get my lipstick?" He reached around in her purse and he was digging and digging, and then he was like, "Why is it wet in here?" And he pulls his hand out and he's got like a bunch of cuts on his hand, and he was bleeding in her purse. I was like, "Bro, did you make sure the knife was closed when you put it in her purse?" And he's like, "That's how I know the knife's good." I was like, man, my cousin's crazy. R.I.P. man, he was a crazy nut. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. "Girl, let me go get some toilet paper and a napkin, tissue, something." She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now." Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. That's how you get a disease. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. "Give me my finger back!" Sorry, I instinctively pull my hand back. "Right? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. "Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? I don't know about that. Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. I think you're underreacting. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. Take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. After it's running all over her hair. Echo, did you really just do that? Nah, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Echo. Yuri giggles shyly. I'm scared of you, girl. What the fuck? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. She sucked the blood out of me, that's why. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. I don't know about that. We usually resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks really great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. Of course, yes, of course not. Damn, 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Where the fuck are you at? You count on me to have 6 cups. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water's okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Should have made me buy some Dixie cups, too. Taking Yuri's advice, I try to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back down over her arm. What were you doing? Oh, nothing. Her face is a little red. Is it too hot in here? Is it anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets of dropping them into the cups. So, I thought that we would do something simple that would look very, very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. You say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't ever want to. Okay, just talking. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ow! Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There was droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Why are you looking at me like that? Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, give her the towel for fuck's sake. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly part lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists, and a tingling sensation through my arm. It's the blood, that's the blood when it stops flowing. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Why is it wet? Seeing your bloodied hand is crazy. If I feel something. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. You should go home. You should drink some juice. Go take a nap. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Get together! I remember silently forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I accidentally retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Well, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Woo! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Mira thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets this opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it could happen. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say it without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, You know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Echo. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Damn! I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Step back, girl. I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Oh, hi, Echo. Sayori! Just now we weren't. It's okay, Echo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry if I was already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see for myself. See what? What were you talking about? No. How much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears had to fall down Sayori's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Echo? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sarah, don't say that. It's true, Echo. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. What are you talking about? You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. What? Sarah looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Echo. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sarah? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Echo. Alright, Echo. I like you so much that I want to die. Excuse you? That's how I feel. Girl, calm down. And? That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me. Regardlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Excuse me? Where's my fucking... I can't... Okay. Return, please. What? I don't think saying I love you at this moment is really good. Because she's like, I like you. It's not like she said she loves me. I think when someone's depressed, you don't say stuff like this. You'd be like, look, let's get through this together, and later, let's confront these feelings when you feel better. I don't think you should say I love you. You'll always be my big dearest friend. I think that's better. Like, it's not a oh fuck, it's a rejection. You'll always be my dearest friend. I'm gonna go with that. Because it's not like I'm saying, like, no matter what you pick, I'll have the same ending. That's crazy. I wouldn't say I love you. She's clearly going through it. I feel like saying something strong would just make it worse for her. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most for things to be like they've always been. Yeah, because she said, well, she wants things to be the same as always. So yeah, putting that pressure on her right now is not a good idea. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sarah forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori. It's okay. It's just my punishment, remember?
I'm being so selfish. Sorry, what? So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Echo. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sarah's smile finally breaks. And all of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sarah looks over her shoulder and flashes one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Chase after her. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Well, the fuck? I'd be right after her. Girl, you need to explain yourself. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should do something more. Yes! Or something different. Yes! I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I feel like if I said I love you, she wouldn't even believe me anyways. It's the day of the festival. On all the days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Do it! I mean, well, didn't she ask you to? You know, the preparations for the school event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I desired, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the event festival. Why are we spending it with Yuri? I thought we promised to just with Sayori. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Sayori! Echo! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on one of the days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Go get her! I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes! You should take a little responsibility for Echo. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How the fuck you know about that? Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you knew about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? And how I basically turned down her confession? That was, well, I guess it was, yeah. It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets, lay down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I looked to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. This poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Echo? What's wrong? Nothing. Yes! Let's go check on Sayori. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. More than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. I'm fucking running. My girl! What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. That's just what I said. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides,
Told her yesterday that things will be the same as always, as they always have been, until you didn't wake her up. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I'll be making breakfast with it for her. Be like, alright, well, we'll have the routine. I reach Saori's house and knock on hard on the door. I don't expect answers, and she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She surely is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Wow, waking her up in her own house. There's nothing wrong with that. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? No. Why would your boyfriend be able to just come into your house? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Knock on her chamber door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! Sayori, no! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? We did it last time. What the fuck's the reason why? But she really leaves you no choice. I gently open the door. Alright, Nuggy, what do you want? You said you want me to wait. How long do you want me to wait? I'll make 3-minute ramen while I wait. Well, what? Yeah, well, Sayori. So, are you done? Am I done waiting? Am I done waiting? Do not open that door. Alright, stream's over. See you guys. Ugh. Wait, how the fuck do I get out of this game? Alright, stream over. I'm out of here. Go. Open the door. Alright, open the door. Fuck. Oh! What the fuck? I'm sorry, what? What's going on in the background? Sorry, what? An exception has occurred. What? What the hell? Excuse me. Where is he? Fat! What the hell? The hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. A bit late. Bitch, I didn't expect that. I expected to spring your sugar. I never actually saw this right. I just know about it. What? I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told Sierra I would be there for her. And I told her I know what's best, and everything will be okay. And why? Why did she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Tearing down her confession. Has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. And gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. And nothing I can do. There's nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset or try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful. The bitch like I can. Right there, right? Let's see where this goes. How come you didn't expect that? I kept spamming that shit. Oh no! Sayori! Ah! I was expecting she would, like, OD'd or something. She'd just be asleep. It would look like she's asleep. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. Or I didn't expect them to make art of it. Like, just be like, oh, Sayori is in the tub or something in a bowl. It's like the worst. I played Mamiya. Mamiya will have people just get straight up stabbed. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 And that's it? That's the game? Oh, fuck! What the fuck? Who the fuck is it? What? Let's just change fate. Character Sarah files missing her pro. Save files corrupt. Starting a new game. What do you mean starting a new game? Yo. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance. Waving her arms in the air. What the fuck? That girl is Yoyoyo. What? Snoring day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Wow, I've always walked to school alone. What is going on? Excuse me? I always tell myself all the time I met some girls or something like that. I have no motivation joining clubs. Perfectly content by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. Go join the club! Okay, same shit. Clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Echo? Why did you just Rubik's Cube your way in here, Monica? Alright. I've had enough. What happened to my save files, you bitch? Wait, if I go to the main menu. Oh, she's still there. I need help, yes. I need help. What the fuck? I try to quit the game and says, you're not done here, bitch. Oh, that scared me. I quit the game and it's like, you're not done here, bitch. You quit when I say you can quit. Huh? Okay. Fun fact, her death was a lot more painful than just being hung. The voices in her head stopped last second, and when she tried to untie herself, it made it worse. That's why there's there's blood on her. Ooh, hands. Not my problem. Yeah. Look, let's save files. Bruh, please. So these are one of those meta games, like one shot, I take it, right? Where the game changes based on my choices? Question mark? I don't know, based on my choices. I still don't think saying I don't think, oh, huh? I don't think you could save any of these girls. They all seem, Natsu's gotta have some type of problem. Her problem is that she's a tsundere. Yuri is crazy. Sayuri's depressed. Monica, what the fuck's wrong with Monica? I don't know yet. That's when the game starts getting a lot more scary. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna have Fat Chud ready. I'm just gonna have... It's hard, though, because I have to play the game in window mode. Because I have to always tab out. Right? I should play the game in window mode, so then I can actually, like, open up Fat Son when I need him. It's probably a spoiler to explain. Oh, you don't gotta explain. Like I said, I've played one shot. I assume it's gonna be like that, where maybe not as puzzly, but it seems like it's gonna be very, like, meta, I guess. Yuri gets a lot worse. Yeah, I'm imagining that she's gonna get worse. She doesn't seem to be getting better. Like I said, I just need to figure out what's Natsuki and Monica's problem. Monica, is she like a nosy bitch or something? Is she like a bully? I wonder. There's a lot more jump scares, and it quickly gets more abnormal. Yeah, I'll have Sun ready. I'm gonna have him ready. I'm playing window mode and just have like OBS on the same space, and I'll just be like finger on the trigger. Just Monica. I mean, it's not really bad because like I have my Mamiya playthrough up on YouTube, and I would say that's almost significantly worse than Doki Doki Literature Club in terms of gore. Like, there's lots of blood. Yeah, there's lots of blood. There's also death. Poison involvement. Arsenal. Lots of death. Lots of fucking death. I don't know. I'm just chilling. Just Monica. Why do you keep typing just Monica? That seems like it's important. Because you're Monica. I get it. Okay. Right. I'm not gonna believe you. Alright, that's enough because it's almost 2 in the morning. Damn, that is taxing on my throat. I'll probably resume this, Friday. I'm good. I made some tea beforehand, so I'll drink some tea tonight. It's with some honey in it. But, yeah, Friday. I'll just try not to talk tomorrow. Holy shit. Throat. Okay. It's not as bad, but I feel, a muscle tightening in my neck. That's really the problem. But anyways, that's enough chit chatter. Okay, let's do my outro. So, guys, links in the description. Resume on Friday. Remember, next week will be the last week of like consecutive streams. I'll make schedules to be posted for the upcoming weeks. Right. Or actually, I'll just make waiting rooms. I should just make waiting rooms because I'll know ahead of time what I'm gonna do. Right. So if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, turn on that bell notification. I will not blow up your notifications. I promise you that. You get me to 200 subscribers, and you will get your made outfit IRL stream. I will be making bread, maybe something to eat, and tea. Yes, all in a maid outfit, just for you. But I gotta get to 200 subs first. Anyways, Echo Wari, good bite, stay safe, and keep on fighting. See you guys later. Bye bye.